Hi guys, and happy Saturday. I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. It has been a very strange Saturday here because fiercely humid once again, but no real sunshine, just overcast and seriously humid. I stayed outside for 3 hours. I had to cut the wisteria, and I cleaned up some branches that fell during Tropical Storm Faye, which we had yesterday, and it was insane. I mean, the rain fell all day. The rain is falling again now, but the whole time I was outside there was no rain, and I was so hoping for a beautiful day, but you know, the weather has really sucked since summer came here. Spring was spectacular, and summer has gone right downhill, just like COVID. Everything for 2020 just down the drain, you know? So it's torrentially downpouring right now, and Vaji's running towards me because I guess thunder is on the way. But this morning I had some enjoyable time on the deck, and I had my Coney Island Brewing Company, one of my favorite things in the world, the cooler. I had it right here. And the little red table really worked perfectly, and I thought it would. You know, it really is perfect for it. So, and when I bring it inside, I just bring it inside with the table, and next time it's ready to go out. Oh, I just heard thunder, so Vaji's gonna be freaking out. All right, I made notes because I'm definitely gonna forget things. I got this. I got the hook I was talking about, that little freestanding hook. I got that, and I put it right here with the beautiful wind chime hanging thing that I got in Christmas tree shops last week, right here. I got this beautiful vase in the thrift store sometime last week. I don't know. I didn't put flowers in it until recently, but here it is. Beautiful. All right, last night in the torrential tropical storm, I stopped in the thrift after work, and I found this sign blank, and it was really cool. It had a scroll top and a piece of wood, and it was totally blank. So I made this from it. I really, really love that. I think it's perfect for the woodland here. I got these beautiful shell wind chimes. I got these from a place in Florida. Nautical something or other, but really pretty right here. What else? I got these little letters, stick-on letters, like these very iridescent letters. I got them in the dollar store, and I got a bunch of them, and I made that sign out of these. So that was cool that the dollar store had those letters, right? Very, very fun. So tomorrow we're thinking, I always think in my head what we're gonna make. I think we're gonna make manigot tomorrow. Yeah, I think we're gonna make manigot. something easy, something we just put in the oven. Put sauce, cheese on top, put it in the oven, and just enjoy the day, because I believe it's going to be another hot and humid day. And this hot and humid weather is supposed to last all week, and we've had it for at least 2 weeks already. And wearing a mask in hot, humid weather is horrific. So, whereas I used to go to the thrift every Saturday morning, remember? It's just too hot. I don't want to put that mask on my face. So I've been hanging out here. I cut the wisteria. I raked up all the branches that fell down during Tropical Storm Faye. And I swept the deck, of course, because every time we have a storm, a million leaves are on it. Leaves, little branches, and all kinds of crap. So I swept all of that off, and I actually put the big umbrella back. You know, I was using that Margaritaville umbrella for a while, but you know, it wasn't really fitting in the umbrella base and everything, so I put my big orange 5-point, actually 10-point umbrella up, because there's a 5 and a 5. Like, it's really a cool umbrella. It reminds me of a fairy star. And I put that back up, and the only reason I haven't used that in a while is because it was so dangerous, because it was so high that every time the wind came, I would have to grab it and make sure it didn't fall over on us. But I had it up all morning, and it held fine as long as there's not wind. And what I'm doing to keep it safe is I'm taking the top portion off when I'm done with it, and like laying it across the deck until I need it again, because I just can't leave that umbrella standing. It goes over in every windstorm. So until I can get another Staropramen umbrella, the Prague beer, because that was my favorite. So I can get another one of those. I'm going to use this big monster and just take the top off, you know, when we're done, and leave it overnight on the deck and put it up when I need it. These very, very high umbrellas make no sense whatsoever. This thing is gotta be freaking 9 feet tall, maybe 10. It's absurd. And but it's such a pretty umbrella that I used it. You know, I want to use it again, because the Margaritaville umbrella didn't thrill me. It was just like a beach umbrella. It wasn't fitting in the stand right, and so we're using it again. So I'll just keep my eye on it and try and keep it safe and whatever. But a couple other things I got in the thrift. Now you guys know I have a mega cookie cutter collection, and Skeety gave me that beautiful vintage airliner cargo box to keep them in. Well, I got a cookie cutter last night, that this is something I don't have in my collection yet, and it's a lobster. Look at that, a lobster, right? How cool is a lobster cookie cutter? Should I put like Old Bay seasoning in the cookie? Anyway, it's just beautiful. And the front says lobster cookies, spices inside. I don't know. There's no spices in there, but anyway, that's really, really fun. Look at that beautiful thing. lobster cookie cutter, and I'm a huge fan of lobsters, crabs, sea life, anything like that. So I was really excited about that. I also found last night this beautiful, still in the box, Alaska Ulu, legendary knife of the Arctic. This is cool. I mean, this is really freaking cool. And this reminds me very much of my Italian Mezzaluna. Because it's like kind of like a curved knife, and it's very much like the Mezzaluna, and I think it can be used the same way, and I really love this. And the Mezzaluna actually came with a mini cutting board with a hollow bowl where you put your herbs in there and just really cut them beautifully, and it's one of my favorite things in the world. So I thought this knife was kind of really cool because it's very similar. And over here is a stand for the Ulu. So that's kind of fun. It's a really interesting thing. This was in the cabinets up front, and it's made by the Ulu factory. Very, very beautiful. But brand new, still in the box, so I was happy about that. I don't know if I forgot anything. I probably did. But still waiting for my... Oh, my dog's freaking out. I guess thunder's coming. Okay, Budge. Still waiting for my... I'm waiting for a flagpole for the Guinness flag, because the pole that I wanted to use for it just doesn't cut it. It's a little too short, and the flag drags on the ground. So I mean, it held on there beautifully, but it just drags on the ground. I don't want that. I want it a little bit higher. So I'm waiting for a flagpole. That's on the way, and I'm still waiting for my new chair. And I've been emailing World Market customer service, and they're not freaking answering. And let me tell you something. If they answer me and they tell me or blame it on COVID, I am gonna snap. I am so sick of people blaming shit on COVID. And when I buy on eBay all the time, and I have things within days, so you know that that is not the case. I just can't. One more person blames it on COVID, and I'm gonna flip and lose it. I'm serious, because in the beginning, a lot of eBay sellers that were really slow were blaming it on the virus. No more, because I have gotten a ton of shit from eBay. Nothing has been delayed. I'm talking about days. So that's an excuse. That's just an excuse. And I know the U.S. Postal Service sucks. I know it does. I mean, what happened to me this week? This had nothing to do with USPS, but it had to do with UPS. The shepherd's hook for the wind chime. Alright. They shipped it extremely fast and by an express service, but they put it in a box that was so big with no packing that UPS completely destroyed the box, and I got the hook but not the base. So I took pictures of the box, completely destroyed, and sent it to them. Now here's what I'm talking about with customer service. They were like that. They shipped another one. They packed it safely. I said, really, I just need the base. I just want the base replaced. They gave me a whole new one, packed in a smaller box with packing. Why didn't they just do that in the beginning? I mean, UPS is probably the worst shipping service on earth. I mean, they don't give a shit about your packages. They do not. And this one came all intact, and I sent her an email right away saying that was remarkable customer service, amazing, fast. I mean, 2 days after the box was damaged, the base was gone, blah blah blah. 2 days later, I had the new one, and she highlighted on the invoice, the packing slip, that please pack very securely. So, and they did. They did. There was packing stuff in there. It was a smaller box. It was taped like Fort Knox, you know. You can't put a little thing in a huge box with no packing and expect it to survive, right? Especially cast iron. I mean, it's going to break through the box with poor handling, and so the base was completely gone. But I mean, that's what it was called. The company was called quickhandles.com, and the chick that helped me was Tiffany, and I'm telling you, that customer service was great. So let's see what happens with World Market and see if I get any response whatsoever, because I ordered that chair, let's see, let's say at least 12 days ago already. So acknowledged my order, gave me an order number, nothing since. So it's just sitting, nothing has shipped, nothing like that. So, and no response to my emails. So, you know, it's funny, customer service is almost non-existent these days. That's why the Quick Handle company was so refreshing. I mean, it was really good. But I'll tell you, I have a flagpole coming, and I asked the guy, what the hell does it mean when the post office says item received, pending acceptance, and 5 days later it still says pending acceptance. And the guy was so cool and so quick to respond, and he said, I have a feeling like the post office isn't scanning things like they normally do, and could well be that the thing will deliver before they ever scan it. And I was hoping so, but he said if not, just email him back and he'll just send another one with new tracking. You know, that's a good seller, you know. And I have really always had remarkable luck with eBay sellers, and I have been on eBay for, let's see, since 2000, since the year 2000, I think. I mean, a long ass time. We're talking a long time. And I have very rarely, I don't think I've ever had a bad experience with the eBay. So, I thoroughly trust them. I mean, people don't want to be kicked off eBay, right? So, because it's their livelihood. I mean, where else would you sell like you could sell on eBay, right? So I trust the guy, and he was really cool, really nice. So hopefully my flagpole comes really soon. That's going to be for my Guinness flag, because like I said, that pole wasn't really cutting it. And I think that's about it, guys. It is torrentially downpouring. I hear thunder in the distance. Vudgie's freaking out a little bit. Right here, I'll give him a little squish. I think tomorrow's going to be beautiful, but very hot and humid again. So We'll see. So anyway, guys, I hope you had a beautiful week. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Saturday. I wish the sun was out today. I'd be so happy if it was. We need the rain, but come on, enough already. Yesterday we had Tropical Storm Faye. It rained all day, torrentially downpoured. And, oh, actually another thing I bought yesterday was an umbrella. Because I have this crappy little umbrella that you make this big that you can put in your purse, you know what I mean? Those umbrellas are usually so shitty, and if there's a little bit of wind, those umbrellas are like gone. So in the thrift last night, I found an umbrella that was so heavy duty and cool. I mean, you push the button and the thing goes boom. I mean, it was the most intense umbrella I've ever seen, and it has a good crook handle. And it was from it was an advertising umbrella from a, what do you call it, like a Judaica store in Muncie, New York. And I'm very familiar with Muncie. Believe it or not, Muncie is a heavy-duty Hasidic and Orthodox community. But when I go to Christmas tree shops in New York State, it's right around the corner from Muncie. So I'm very, very familiar with Muncie. For years, we've been going to Nyack and that part of New York State since I was a little kid. And so I'm very familiar with Muncie. In fact, I've been to a Walmart in Muncie. And so I thought that was kind of a fun thing, and I really loved the umbrella. And I will take a picture of it and put it right here. A really oddball thing, and I like it. I mean, I really like it because it's heavy duty, and you just push the button and it's like a fucking bomb. It's like push the button and boom, it opens like, wow. And the girl was like, did you try it? Because there's no returns. I said, oh, I tried it. I tried it. I could have killed someone if they were near me. But that's the thing with the thrift right now. No returns. And that's fine. I never return anything anyway. I've never bought anything that I've returned, because I don't buy just to buy. I buy something that I want, you know. And there were some really there's fun people that have been going there for years, that we all kind of know each other, you know, we're just familiar with each other. And such a nice guy. He was like, he left the store, came back in and said, oh, my girlfriend's not ready to be picked up from work. I said, oh, well, you got to spend more money. And he laughed. And then later, when I was leaving, he was outside and he said, I want one of those Jeeps, because I had my Jeep yesterday because the rain was so bad. I didn't want to float away in the Smarty. You know, I didn't know if River Road would flood. I know our parking lot floods in one spot, and Smarty can't go through those puddles, but the Jeep is so high. So he was like, I really want one of those, you know. And so we were talking for a little bit. Really, really nice, cool people go to the thrift, and we know that. And then there's the others, and we won't talk about them. My least favorite thing anywhere, not just in the thrift, but everywhere I go, are the people that put their phone on speaker and talk out in the store. Do you want people to know your business? I mean, I am actually horrified by it. My phone is on mute all day long because I'm at work. I can't be bothered with my phone. My phone is on mute all day long, and I don't turn mute off when I go out and about, because I am not going to answer my phone when I'm in the store, because you look like a douche and you are absolutely beyond irritating, and I can't. I hate that. I have been online in the food store where someone is checking out, actually paying and talking, having a conversation on the phone. You know how rude that is? You have the cashier in front of you and you're on a personal call while this cashier is trying to check you out. I think that is the epitome of rude. I can't. I don't do it. I just don't do it in public. When I drive, my phone is in my purse. I never take it out. Sometimes I forget to take my purse out when my phone out when I get home, and it stays in my purse all night. And people are like, "I texted you." I was like, "Sorry, I totally forgot." It's not that important to me. Do you know what I mean? And it shouldn't be that important to anyone else. I think there's way too many people texting and driving, and I think it's a death sentence. I absolutely do. It's ridiculous. If not a death sentence for them, a death sentence for somebody else that they're going to hit, especially a motorcycle, or I just can't, or a bicycle, or somebody crossing the street. And it really, really bothers me. So anyway, guys, enough ranting. I will talk to you very, very soon. I love you all. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Saturday. I hope the weather is better for you, where you are, than it is by me. It's raining really hard. But, like I said, we do need the rain. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you very, very soon. I love you all. Have a magical, mystical, musical Saturday. Tink merch below. Radio Tink podcast link below. I will talk to you soon. I love you all. Mwah. You are why I do what I do. Love you.